All right, testing, testing. One, two, three. Oh man, I could really use a cup of coffee. Oh boy, I'm gonna be so sleepy and tired. When doing Friday lunch drop gig on ATX. Oh boy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is 7:11. In a little sense. It's literally 7:11 in the morning. I'm not referring to that gas station or that convenience store 7-Eleven, but it is Texas Central Daytime 7:11. It is 7:11 a.m. here at Texas. It's morning. It looks like it might rain later on. It is June 19, 2026. So again, 7:11 a.m., June 19, 2026. It's Friday, so happy June. Well, I don't know if I should say that, but it's Juneteenth. It's the history month. It's the holiday. I believe the office is closed. Yeah, the office is closed, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get a text from my superior or my supervisor or from the management that I should come into work at 10 or something because of a major holiday. But I know the pool will be open regardless. The pool will be open at 10, and it might rain. It might rain, and I come in at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. for Friday. So the office is closed today, and we'll reopen on the 20th, I think, or I don't know. But today is Juneteenth. Juneteenth. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to all of you viewers and audience watching, hearing me out, promoting my Wattpad channel. As of now, since I've been live streaming yesterday and the day before, I'm still stuck at 10 followers. 10 followers here on Wattpad. Come on, it's you can just check me out. I'm General Sunbeam, Sunbeam007 on Wattpad.com. Just follow me on there. It can't hurt to hit the follow button. Can't hurt to share and repost Supremacy Clash between heroes and villains. So let's get on it. Usual viewer discretion is advised, just in case, and exercising open door policy and freedom of speech and liberty of uncensorship. You already know me. At this time, for all new audience and viewers, you already know me. I'm General Sunbeam, Sunbeam Titan, Sunbeam, here in Central Texas. You seen me somewhere? You probably have recognized me. I mean, you have seen me somewhere, recognized me, and as a Mongolian server, Mongolian stir fry server, main event, pinballs, Amazon worker, DoorDash, Uber Eats. You see me in public cities. I'm talking about Central Texas, from Austin, Pflugerville, Round Rock, Manor, San Antonio, Dallas, Frisco, Mesquite. If you see me somewhere or you see me in passing, then I am around. You have at least recognized me from barely scratching the surface. But this is I am a content creator, a live streamer, and I'm a blogger. And you know me, I love recording stuff and trying to grow as a prospective and successful content creator. I'm very tired having to wake up at 5:40, 4:30, 4:40, 4:50 a.m., 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to take my wife to work. I just got home and still tired. Still tired. All right. As I was saying, let's get on point here. So I'll just read off here again. Part four. Welcome to General Sunbeam Live, part four. This live stream continues on as my fourth part of my live stream, continuous live stream to promote my Wattpad profile channel and promoting my one of my long-standing original story since around 2013 or 2014, somewhere around there when I got back into writing. And this is before modern AI in 2019, like later on to this modern year. This live stream continues my creator development series and provides an IRL update on my long-term dream project, Supremacy, Clash Between Heroes and Villains, an original Wattpad story that I personally hope to develop into a serious 2D anime style production. And I pray to the Lord to grant me that wish and hope somebody will step forward, and say, Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam, I heard you are trying to turn your original story or something, your original concept I think Supremacy into a 2D anime style. Is that correct? And I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I appreciate I appreciate all the legitimate help. And I mean legitimate. No scam, no scandal, no solicitation. I know I've been getting all those cold outreach on from DeviantArt and sometimes on Facebook and Instagram with all these artists pitches, these claim artists that try to reach me out on Discord and they pretend to like my story or care, but I already know their ploy and I'm trying to document all that on ChatGPT and try to report them for false advertisement and spam and scam. I'm getting tired of all these fake artists and dishonest, shady business practice. But again, I really appreciate legitimate artists and legitimate traditional anime pipeline with knowledge or any form of connections with Crunchyroll and such. Any Crunchyroll representative that can help me to create this traditional anime pipeline. I want my long-term dream project Supremacy, clash between heroes and villains, an original Wattpad story that I hope to develop into a serious 2D anime production. My creative mission, my long-term career goal is to become an anime creator, producer, and director in 2026, hopefully 2027. Supremacy is an original fictional universe involving heroes, villains, political regimes, military conflict, supernatural abilities, loyalty, betrayal, survival, diplomacy, ideology, and large-scale warfare in a fantasy alternative isekai dimension, which is like isekai word version of Earth, which I call it, which the name of the planet is called Titanumas. It is it is truly an isekai with fantasy superpowers, where these dictators, known as absolute leaders, which are my eight characters, four heroes, four villains, all with superhuman, Superman, near immortal, godlike powers, where only equals can break and defeat equals. In this case, they can defeat each other on equal level. The story centers on eight exceptionally powerful rulers known as absolute leaders, or dictators known as absolute leaders. Four represent the heroic alliances, which are General Sunbeam, Lady Moonbeam, ex Vice Colonel Starbeam, Professor Galaxbeam. Four heroic alliance. Four represent the opposing villainous alliance, are known as Lord Darkwing, Blackwing, Shadowwing, and Doctor Deathwing. Each absolute leader commands an independent regime with its own territory, cities, military forces, followers, political structure, and philosophy. The central power rule is that only an equal can defeat an equal. Ordinary soldiers, conventional militaries, lesser fighters or lesser superheroes, and standard weaponries cannot easily defeat an absolute leader. A meaningful challenge generally requires another ruler of comparable power. And that is my rule. This is my structure here, what I'm pitching here to turn into a 2D serious anime production. This is my anime project that I hope to put on the big screen on TV and television. The production goal. I want to develop Supremacy beyond its current form as a Wattpad story. More than that, beyond a Wattpad story. Live stream topic and social media project. My larger vision includes screenwriting and story development, character and environment design, storyboarding and animatics, 2D animation and compositing, voice acting and voice direction, music composition and sound design, editing and post production, production management and financing, legal copyright licensing and distribution support, marketing, posters, apparel, collectibles, cups, and other merchandise. I remain open to traditional human led production and carefully disclosed ethical AI assisted tools for drafting, concept development, visual planning, pitch materials, pre visualization, and other early production work. Collaboration notice. Writers, artists, character designers, storyboard artists, animators, voice actors, editors, composers, sound designers, producers, investors, legal professionals, studio representatives, and distribution specialists are welcome, welcome, welcome to contact me with serious advice or collaboration proposals. Please and thank you. So there you go. Open for collaboration. And I said this on my previous live stream. I'm promoting my Wattpad here, promoting visibility on my Wattpad and trying to grow and be a prospective, successful content creator. And I want to make sure this is recording. I have to leave recording here. Okay. Yeah, I'm recording as usual, recording on Rumble and Twitch, and I'm not sure why it's not like last on my previous live stream on Rumble is not showing the camera, so I don't know if it's also showing the IRL web camera on Twitch, but okay. But I'm streaming far ways again, Facebook and YouTube. I should go ahead and turn off the light. The sun is rising. It's 7:21 a.m. in the morning. You get your drink of water too. Okay. All right. So yes, I'm open to collaboration. As I said earlier, I want to produce a traditional human-led pipeline here and create my own anime. So far, 3 times I live stream. This is the fourth time I live stream, fourth part, continuing this endeavor. And so far, I have not received any comments or messengers or any Facebook Messenger, Instagram chat, or Discord, or any form of communication from anyone here on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, or Twitch. I haven't gotten any serious updates or any reach outs on this project. I am hoping that I can reach out on TikTok or something. I mean, I'm opening up many social medias to try to spread the word and really try to push this project like a news, like a mainstream news, like serious mainstream news about what I want to be. And I'm already, I'm trying really hard to get there, but nobody is really like reaching out or saying anything or responding and saying, General Sunbeam, I got the connection. I am a representative from Crunchyroll or something. I'm a representative from Rooster Teeth. I heard you've been talking about Monty Ohm's Ruby, RWBY, the animation, the American web animation of Ruby. You've been wanting to be like him and or in a similar shoes as him. I can help you with that. I got a crew of skilled artists, animators, and all that you're looking for, and we're gonna help you make anime of your dream. I like your ideas. I like your concept. Let's do it. That's what I want to hear. But so far, nobody have actually reached out to me, no, have commented, responded, or reach out. And personally, it is frustrating. I'll tell you that it's frustrating. But yeah. Oh, okay. I'm getting okay. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I was watching stuff. But anyway, again, the production goal. Oh my gosh, what was I doing? Yeah, so yeah, that's my goal is to create my own anime. And now moving on, consumer consumer and online safety discussion. So here on the fourth part of this continuous live stream, we'll also address common online scams and suspicious messages, including fake lottery or prize claims, money flipping schemes, phishing and impersonation, fake employment or grant offers, catfishing and romance scams, blackmail and extortion attempts, requests for suspicious deposits, gift cards, cryptocurrency, or processing fees. A major warning sign is a promise of a large reward, prize, job, grant, or payment that requires an upfront release, verification, shipping, processing, or an administrative fee. If there's usually a catch, if it costs money just to win a large sum of money, then that is obviously a red flag. Usually, employment should not cost money, and I believe it does, then they have to be very honest and transparent about it. They cannot hide it or have a hidden fee, but most majority of employment should not cost money because you're trying to make money and you're trying to put food on the table. So it doesn't really make logical sense. So never send money simply because someone pressures you. Never send money simply because someone pressures you. Promises, guaranteed profit, demands secrecy, or claims an urgent deadline. Verify the person or organization independently and preserve screenshots, emails, receipts, account names, and payment records. Now, moving on to fandom events and Lion and Crown. Again just trying to stay updated and posted as of this live stream. As of this live stream update, I will also briefly revisit publicly reported consumer concerns involving fandom events, Lion and Crown, event status, communication, ticket questions, and refund documentation. I'll just say it based on here, but it's posted here for this live stream on Facebook and YouTube, and to share this on Twitch and Rumble eventually. Oh man, I am so tired. It's almost 7:30 a.m. The weather isn't sunny. It's humid, extremely humid, mostly cloudy. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, it's hot. But yeah, this this discussion is presented as public commentary and consumer awareness, not as legal advice or a declaration that any crime has been proven. So again, this discussion is presented as public commentary and consumer awareness, not as legal advice or a declaration that any crime has been proven. Consumers should preserve receipts, ticket confirmations, emails, screenshots, hotel records, payment statements, flight itineraries, and any official notice connected to an event purchases. So if you're a vendor or an artist and you already purchased a booth or a table for Windbloom Festival, Alt Life Expo, Enchanting Shadows, based on the Tixar.com ticketing page tied to fandom events, save all that record, save that receipt, save your invoice, and try to get your money back. Reach out to your bank and credit card company and see what you can do. I'm continuing to spread this awareness about fandom events / Lion and Crown, and this is one strong example that the saying goes that money is indeed the root of all evil. That the organizer and the owner, if many are complaining, are complaining about any fraudulent claims or any misconducts, largely that fandom event have claimed that they cease operation. Fandom events have ceased operation and will not take any responsibility or hold accountability for any past debt, past payment of previous events. So it looks like, based on my understanding, if you Google and search Phantom Events, the main website, they cease operation and will not take responsibility or accountability or liability for past payments, for past dues, overdues, or debts, or any money owed to vendors, artists, or other staff. There's a problem. That's a bad business practice there. That's what they claim, and they say they're not. And Phantom Event is not held responsible. Same thing with Lion and Crown. So basically, the organizer behind both of them is eluding financial responsibility, and that's what I'm stressing here and trying to help reach out to all the audience and viewers watching and across the internet. I mean, I don't know what more I can do, but I don't have a large fan base. I don't have a large follower. I'm very tired. I'm doing this because I really care about I care about the community. I mean, I'm really going above just simply letting my wife know about it and not go to Windbloom. And glad that I didn't spend money on the early bird ticket for Windbloom Festival when it was out last year on August 25th, somewhere on a Monday or Thursday. And all I wanted is trying to paint a healthy world, build that utopian paradise. Like, yeah, in a sense, go back to I mean, go hoping to live a better peace of mind lifestyle. And I'm doing what I can here, and what I can do is just communicate and warn the public, warn the attendees, customers, and consumers about fandom event, Lion and Crown, and any convention like that. They should not be leaving everyone in the dark. They shouldn't be ignoring their customers and the consumers that have spent the money on the early bird tickets for Windbloom Festival 2026, Alt Life Expo in Denver, Enchanting Shadows, or the exhibitors, early bird for exhibitors or vendors, a booth or table or something. And they shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, yeah, really leaving them in the dark and ignoring them and running away, stealing their money without any explanation. So they filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy, from what I understand, and there probably might be a civil lawsuit of theft or something. I mean, that's speculation up from there, but from what I know, Phantom Events has ceased operation on January 26, 2026, and will not produce any future events. They they switch it over to Lion the Crown, selling their digital assets, and Lion the Crown did say that they will not assume past debt or any financial obligations if they owe money to vendors or other staff, and that's bad. Looks like it obviously looks like theft, embezzlement, and eluding financial obligations. So I'm just really stressing that and really communicating that to many audiences and viewers on trying to get your money back. Try to reverse that ticket purchase if you're going to Windbloom Festival, New Anime New Mexico, Alt Life Expo, Enchanting Shadows, or any convention tied to fandom events under that Tixar.com ticketing page. Get your money back, reach out to your bank, and reverse the transaction if you can. Cancel your hotel, cancel your flight. There has been fair amount of controversy or scandal with the organizer of fandom event ever since the cosplay gala prom in 2023 that led to the creation of Kimochi Con, or the Waifu Expo, I believe. So I know I seen that or saw it on Instagram on a story, and there was a post. But again, on my previous live stream regarding fandom event, you can find it. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on my YouTube channel. You can find it on my Rumble channel, General Sunbeam. And I did post an update on Instagram. And you can find it. You can also search on the Facebook search engine too, on histories of fandom events and all that. There is no update as of now. There's no update from Phantom Event officially, or Lion and Crown. I don't know that if the owner or the organizer of Lion and Crown is hiding or trying to keep private, keep a very low profile after all this allegations and scandals of trying to elude financial obligations and not paying their vendors, artists, attendees, staff, surrounding staff members. Oh no, it's not very good. So I'm making that my mission, and I continue sharing this, expressing this, exposing and calling out fandom event, Lion and Crown, of the organizer behind them both for not for being financially irresponsible and not being honest and transparent to the customer, to the consumers, to the vendors, artists, and staff. For those that work close to him, and I completely, it's a backstab and betrayal in a sense. I don't support shady businesses. I don't support scams and dishonest false advertisement and all that. Any con artist should be jailed and arrested and called out for that for financial negligence. Other than that, that's about it. So Supremacy on Wattpad, I posted a link. And again, just promoting my social media platforms. Thank you for following, subscribing. Thank you for watching, sharing, following, subscribing, and supporting this creative journey. I am General Sunbeam, writer, streamer, content creator, aspiring anime creator, producer, director. And again, my social media platform, General Sunbeam, Solitaire Cosplay, and then a soon to be in 500 social platform channels. Just trying to grow and be out there, make a name for myself as usual. And remember that saying go, money is indeed a root of all evil, as they say. And I starting to agree and understand the point. Because that's what happened to Phantom Event. I'll use Phantom Event as an example. I mean, he's all about the money. He opened so many conventions, hosting a lot of events, and he met his Waterloo. He went down the slippery slope and owed a lot of money. And I didn't know he owes a lot of money. If that is true, which I assume is true because he's eluding financial obligation, switching to a different brand, which basically the same owner. There has been a document procured from Discord or from Reddit, I think, exposing the organizer of Phantom event, especially that the one of the original face of promoting Phantom event created KimochiCon Waifu Expo. I probably might want to go. Probably might cut this stream short because I'm tired and I'm going to be driving all the way to Austin, half an hour to Austin to ATX to do my lunch drop gig. And the weather is cloudy, humid. It might rain, or likely it's going to rain. It might rain, and Texas weather is bipolar. It's unpredictable. It's confusing and conflicting, and so does people in general. People in general can be unpredictable. But yeah, I might take a nap. Otherwise, I might have to stop by Dollar Tree or nearby Dollar Tree or a budget store, a budget grocery store, and buy me coffee or energy drink. And I'm trying to really stay off of that. I'm trying to be healthy. I have a I have a concern. I'm kind of personally concerned if I have high blood pressure from eating a lot of ramen or possibly sugar diabetes, but I feel like I might have high blood pressure because my chest is pounding and I feel anxious and I feel that little squeeze, the chest tightness. Just want to throw that out there. I did visit my doctor for my annual doctor visit, and the doctor told me to not eat ramen, cut down on energy drink, not drink too much coffee. Moderation, cut down on caffeine, get 8 hours sleep, do the healthy way, go out and exercise more, which I'm not, just to be honest, trying to work on it. But I can tell you I'm tired, and that's how lazy I am. I'm just going to be honest about myself. But yeah, so I appreciate followers and hoping that I can make money and such. So yeah. Opening topic, politics, power, and everyday conflict. Before continuing into convention and event consumer awareness, I want to start with a broader thought about politics, because politics connects to almost every topic in life, believe it or not. Politics is not only about the president, Congress, elections, government, political parties, breaking news, or national debate. Politics is also about people, opinions, disagreements, criticism, complaints, rules, authority, power, fairness, leadership, public trust, consequences, workplace policies, family arguments, school arguments, online comments, community issues, and everyday conflict. In a simple everyday sense, politics means people trying to influence each other, defend their opinions, challenge authority, complain about rules, debate what is fair, and decide who has power, control, responsibility, or accountability. Politics can be serious, politics can be messy, politics can be emotional, politics can also be funny, dramatic, exhausting, and sometimes unnecessary. Sometimes people debate respectfully, sometimes people become defensive, aggressive, offended, or unwilling to listen. Sometimes politics is about truth, justice, fairness, and leadership. Other times it becomes ego, control, rumors, corruption, and people trying to win the argument instead of solving the problem. One solid fact I always remember is this: the American flag here in the United States of America is not only red and blue. It's not only red and blue. It's not either red or blue. It's like not a single color, either solid red or solid blue. It is red, white, and blue. Once again, the American flag has three colors, and it is red, white, and blue. That white in the middle of the American flag matters too. To me, that represents balance, peace, discussion, neutrality, truth, and common ground. Another fact is this: Democrats, Republicans, independents, moderates, conservatives, liberals, and everyone in between all share the same land together. We drive on the same roads, we shop at the same stores, we work in the same communities, we go through the same weather, we go to school, we might see each other at school, we go to conventions or public events, we go to the park, exercise at gyms, go swimming, we pay bills, we take care of families, and try to survive everyday life. That is another fact. And political beliefs are abstract. They exist in the mind. You cannot physically pick up a political belief like a phone, a chair, a rock, a house key, or a piece of paper. Other than you can just write your political belief on it. You can write Democrat or Republican, but you're just writing it. It's just words. That's the point. Political beliefs are abstract. It's just in the mind. It's in your thoughts. They're abstract. That's what it means. It's not concrete. You can only write your political belief on a rock, but you're still picking up a rock that has all that little message written in it. You can't really pick up political beliefs itself, is what I'm saying. But again, they exist in the mind. You cannot physically pick up a political belief like a phone, a chair, a rock, a house key, or a piece of paper. Political beliefs are ideas, values, labels, arguments, disagreements, and opinions rhetorically. It's all talks. Yep, literally all talks. Like my mouth running off and on, talking about this, saying all this, educating the general public of Facebook and the whole internet of onlookers what political beliefs and what it means and what politics is about, and understanding that it is just words, all talk, rhetorics. There no it literally is not going to harm you when people speak their minds. You just choose to feel insensitive and feel offended. They can be powerful, but they are still thoughts. What becomes real is how people act on those thoughts and how they treat one another. That's what's real. It's how people treat what is being said and all that. That is why politics should not automatically turn regular people into enemies. Disagreement does not automatically mean hatred. Debate does not have to become disrespect. Criticism does not always mean attack. Having a different opinion does not mean someone is evil. People can disagree and still share the same country, the same state, the same community, the same city, the same neighborhood, and the same basic human responsibilities. For academic, educational, and creative discussion, here are several ways to define politics as an acronym. Politics. First, politics. Politics. What's it good for? Absolutely nothing. Just an inspiration from War by Edwin Starr. But politics, acronym. P as in people, O as in opinions, L as in leadership, I as in influence, T as in tension, I as in ideas, C as in conflict, and S as in society. Politics. And then another one: power, oversight, law, issues, truth, integrity, corruption, systems. People, opinions, lies, influence, tactics, interest, control, spin, public order, leadership, integrity, trust issues, community safety, problems, opinions, leadership, influence, tension, interest, criticism, solutions. Power, opposition, laws, ideology, tension, influence, control, society, people overacting, loudly, intense, internet comment sections. That's a good one. I might want to save that one. That makes sense for all the internet and the social media here. People overreacting loudly, intense, internet comment sections. That is so true. Public opinions, logic, integrity, truth, ideas, conversation, solutions. People organizing laws, ideas together in civil society. I might save that one. That one actually makes more sense. Makes sense too. And for the word political, the acronym for political. People, opinions, leadership, influence, tension, integrity, conflict, authority, law. Another version of political, public order, laws, ideas, truth, integrity, community, accountability, leadership. One more creative version that connects to storytelling and world building, for at least for my supremacy class between heroes and villains. Power, order, loyalty, ideology, territory, influence, conflict, authority, legacy. At the end of the day, politics is everywhere. Believe it or not. At the end of the day, politics is everywhere. It is not always about red versus blue. It can be about rules, fairness, complaints, authority, consequences, accountability, and how people treat each other when they disagree. Whether whether it is national news, local issues, community rules, family drama, online arguments, workplace policies, school debates, sports rivalries, or people arguing over something simple like two kids fighting over a last slice of pizza or arguing over a pizza toppings or what to put on a sandwich. That is politics in its most basic form or elementary school sense. The real question is simple. Can we disagree without losing respect? Can we debate without becoming hostile? Can we criticize without destroying each other? Can we solve problems without turning everything into chaos? Can we remember that the flag has three colors, not just two or a single red, blue, or red dominant colors? That is my casual definition of politics. And to add on that, can we all get along? Because you and I are just a people. We're persons, people. We're not we're not something else. That's the memo for regarding politics and the basic definition and elementary and basic definition of politics. I just really want to get that out. I did post that on Facebook. I might save those images and copy and post it on Instagram as a broad reminder. And then let's talk up and then in the third and then part three, convention and event consumer awareness. Oh, I've already been talking about that numerous times. So where was I? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I was talking about police, cops or police, 5-0. So the CCTV surveillance cameras, again, they are there to document and they serve as evidence. The security cameras are on your side if you're an innocent victim, but if you are a suspicious criminal or a culprit, they are serve as concrete evidence. The purpose of security camera is to deter crime and to prevent crime. So security cameras shouldn't be a concern, and they are transparent about it. They post CCTV, 24-hour surveillance. They post that transparently, so there's no way that you can complain about it or file any form of lawsuits against surveillance. The purpose of surveillance is to deter crime, to keep the community safe, and they are on your side if you haven't done anything wrong. So you shouldn't be afraid of surveillance camera. But anyway, I will continue on. So Part three, convention and event consumer awareness. Again, just going back to talking about consumer awareness. The same safety mindset applies to anime conventions, cosplay events, comic conventions, festivals, concerts, pop-up markets, and fan gatherings. Before buying a ticket, verify the following. Confirm the organizer's legal or business name, confirm the event directly with the announced venue, read the ticket platform's refund and transfer policy, check whether the dates and location matches across the organizer, ticketing platform, venue, and official social accounts. Save your receipts, order numbers, confirmation emails, exhibitor contracts, hotel reservations, and screenshots. Determine whether tickets are refundable, transferable, or subject to a cancellation policy. Be cautious when an event changes names or brand, ownership, companies, venues, or dates. A social media advertisement or ticket page is not enough by itself. Contact the venue directly using independently located contact information. Do not rely only on a telephone number or a link supplied in a promotional post. If an event is canceled or becomes unreachable, contact the organizer or and ticketing provider in writing. Preserve all correspondence. Ask the venue whether the event remains contracted. Review your payment provider's dispute deadline. Vendors should preserve contracts, invoices, payment records, booth assignments, and delivery promises. Do not wait indefinitely because someone keeps promising that an update is coming. Consumer protection and payment dispute deadlines may continue running. Now, leading into part four, current fandom events and Lion and Crown update. As I'm going back, revisiting and re-expressing this once more regarding fandom events slash Lion and Crown, the same organizer and what the hell is going on with them. As of this live stream, or at the time of this live stream, Fandom Events has publicly stated that it has ceased operations and will not produce future events. I'm making it my mission and going above and beyond to address this and to provide strong consumer awareness, whether you care or not, or choose to listen to me or hearing out this live stream or not. Phantom Events has publicly stated that it has ceased operation and will not produce future events. If you search the Phantom Event official website, it shut down, canceled, and a lot of independent events under those brand are not showing the homepage payment on buying tickets, and I don't know the hotel where the convention center where the hotel will be held at, as well as the last time Wind Bloom Festival in 2025 was held there. If they are aware of all this situation, its official website says that certain intellectual property assets, including event names, branding, and digital assets, were transferred to branding. I'm sorry, were transferred to Lion and Crown LLC in January 2026. The statement also says Lion and Crown did not assume Phantom Events prior debts, refund responsibilities, vendor obligations, or claims. A public bankruptcy docket identifies a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case filed by Phantom Events LLC in January 2026. Public reporting connects Joshua Wilson to both Phantom Events and Lion and Crown. That business connection is relevant to consumers, but it does not by itself prove fraud, misconduct, or an unlawful transfer. But I may be wrong. It is possible. Those those are legal conclusions that should not be made without reliable evidence or a court finding. And sorry, viewers and audience, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to take a nap and get ready to do lunch drop because I need my full rest. The weather might be shaky. It may rain. It's humid. It's very hot. It's 80 degrees outside. I don't see sun, so it's mostly cloudy and partly sunny. Very humid. It may rain later on. It may rain in a storm tomorrow. But yeah, I'm heading back to bed, and I'm gonna cut this live stream, and well, do what I gotta do and get ready for lunch drop later on, and then go back to my pool monitor, pool attendant shift here in this community neighborhood. So yeah, I'm General Sunbeam, and thank you for subscribing, following, and helping me grow. I'm a very tired man. And that's my Wattpad. Thank you for following me on Wattpad, and thank you for sharing Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains. Once again, my goal is to become an anime producer, creator, and director, and I hope to retire doing that. I want to make this clear that Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam, I am not about the money. Money is the root of all evil. Money cannot bring happiness, believe it or not. I'm not about the money. So I hope that I can start somewhere and hope series investors or Kickstarter or Jumpstarter can help me get Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains from Wattpad onto the television, and I'll be great very much. I'm gonna head off to bed. I'm gonna cut the live stream. So thank you for watching, and peace. Peace.